Okay, good afternoon. The 1 week is almost done and over. Let's take a look at the General Chemistry 1 lessons for Monday and Tuesday are the following: matter, properties, states, phases, changes in matter, and the schematic diagram. For the definition of matter, as we all know, it is anything that occupies space and has words. In other words, all stuff that the universe is made up. All matters is made up of substances called elements with specific chemical and physical properties and cannot be broken down into other substances through ordinary chemical reactions because it is the simplest form of matter. Now let's take a look at the properties. When you say properties, that is the characteristics of matter. Physical, we have here, can be observed or measured without changing the identity of the substance. Example, appearance, texture, color, odor, melting point, boiling point, density, solubility. While chemical properties are properties that can be observed or measured as a substance changes in identity, ability to burn, reactivity, that is chemical properties. And the difference between state and phase. State comes from the Latin status, meaning condition. There are three additional states of matter, or solids, liquid, gas. Okay? Solids have definite volume, liquids have the fixed volume and shape, or takes the shape of the container, and gases filling the container because the molecules are scattered. These states in which matter can exist as a solid, liquid, or gas. When temperature changes, matter can undergo a phase change, shifting from one form to another. There are 5 phases of matter. Actually, there are 4 natural states: solids, liquids, gases, and plasma. But the 5th state is the man-made Bose-Einstein condensates. We are familiar with solid, liquid, gas, and plasma, but this one is Beck is a group of atoms cooled to within a hair of absolute zero. When they reach the temperature, the atoms are hardly moving relatively to each other. They have almost no free energy to do so. At that point, the atoms begin to clump together and enter the same energy states because they have this one, hardly moving, stick already from each other. And once they move, the energy from each other will now clump. Okay? Okay, this is the phases: solid, cold shape, fixed volume; liquid, shapes of container, free surface, fixed volume; gases are gas, shape of container also, volume of container. Now look at the structure. This is the structure of solids. The molecules that make up a solid are arranged in regular, repeating patterns. They are held firmly in place but can vibrate within a limited area. Liquid, the molecules that make up a liquid flow easily around one another. They are kept from flying apart by attractive forces between them. Liquids assume the shape of the container. Gases, the molecules that make up a gas, fly in all directions at great speeds. They are so far apart that the attractive forces between them are insignificant. Then the plasma, at the very high temperatures of stars, atoms lose their electrons. The mixture of electrons and nuclei that dissolves is the plasma. Okay. I will give another definition of physical properties. aside from that, physical properties can be observed, right, without changing the composition. Just like here, solubility, polarity, and many others. This is repeated, however. Chemical properties are properties that can be measured or observed only when matter undergoes a change to become an entirely different kind of matter. They include reactivity, flammability, and the ability to rust. Reactivity is the ability of matter to react chemically with other substance. Examples, this one, chopping of wood, slicing bread, melting ice, physical. Burning of wood, rotting banana, firecrackers or fireworks is chemical. Another, melting ice, shredding paper, chopping wood, mixed gray and green marbles. But this one, burning wood, rotting fireworks, making vinegar and mixing vinegar and baking soda. And then let us have the classifications. The classifications of matter, either solid, liquid, or gas, are physically done in, for example, pure substances. Matter can be classified as pure substances with constant composition, while mixtures varied compositions. Chemical elements, 118, binary compounds, polyelemental compounds, homogeneous mixtures, heterogeneous mixtures, halides, composite materials. Then for tetrahedron of structure bonding, and then types of pure chemical substance, we have metallic simple ions, atomic ions, alloys, molecular complexes, okay, polymers, and so on. So this is the schematic diagram for matter. I will give you a simple one. Okay. Matter is, is classified as mixtures and pure substances. Mixtures, we have homogeneous and heterogeneous. Under here we have solution, this one, suspension and alkaloids. For pure substances, we have elements, compounds. Elements are metallics and metals. Metals, magnetic or non-magnetic. Metalloids being that now. Compounds, organic or inorganic. Okay. Thank you for listening.